on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Pass to Lopez. On the wing, Giannis. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the three off target. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem. Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the money.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Giannis dunks it down.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
From the arc, no good from Finney Smith.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
And the call is going to be...
That's green.
Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Reeves. Doncic left side. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. No good from Finney Smith.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Lopez outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Lillard outside. Lopez a screen. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Offline with his three.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ. Michael Jordan.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. On the wing, Giannis. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Lillard outside. And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Now here's Giannis. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 6 points.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Out to the right wing. And stolen by Prince. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen. And Hachimura with a clear path to the rack.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Lillard outside. Here's Lopez. Great D that time from LeBron. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we'll be back.
16. 16.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Outside, Green. Back to Porter. There's the pick. Down low. Sims. And rebounded by Connect. The Lakers in the lead. James in the high post. To the inside.
First team foul.
And stolen by Portis.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The assist from
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Here's Sims. Good D by LeBron. And it's Hachimura in the corner. He's looking for James and finds him.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Outside, Green. Got a hand on it. Takes it inside. And Connect gets it to go. Connects. Got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Bucks trailed by 5. Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma, a good look. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Kuzma's got 5 now.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Los Angeles leading by 6. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And here is Doncic. No scoring in this one. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There it goes out of Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator. Moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Milwaukee. 3 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Milwaukee ball.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Prince outside. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
Now here's Hayes. Doncic right side. Inside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 4 on the clock. Vanderbilt misses. The Bucks trail. Outside Portis. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. From outside the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Doncic outside to end the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
For 25 minutes.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
All free throws good from Doncic. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. Hayes has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Lopez outside. That 3 off the mark. Buries it down low. And the Lakers lead by 2. From the inbound. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, up by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 2-point game. Prince outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Prince has got 6.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
Now Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
Luka, so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They trail by 1. Here's Lillard. The layup off target. On the wing, Reeves. He's got 6. Outside, James. Just 5 to shoot. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hat.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Boy, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Green. Lopez a screen. Over in the corner, Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
And Clark, for the Lakers, their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Really left alone that team. Hachimura's got 9.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
The kick out to Lopez. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lopez has got his second bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's James. He's got 11. Driving inside. On the wing, James. There's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside. The Lakers in the lead. James in the post. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here is James. Back to Hachimura. Clock at 4. Outside, James. Lets it go with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. For the tie. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Kicks it out to Prince. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Portis can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the basket is good. And the Lakers lead by 4.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Lopez right side to the middle. Here's what a move! Giannis!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. On the wing, Doncic. Back to James. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the 3. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Prince. Out to the right wing. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range too.
No one near James as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Portis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside. I mean, very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
Got that one up quick.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now here's Giannis. Pass to Prince. There's the triple. He's off on that one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Reeves in the corner. Now here's James. Lopez with the steal. Outside Prince. From downtown. Drills it from outside. Prince has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Bangs home the trifecta.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Prince outside. Lopez outside. Wants to get it to Nba2k25online and does. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Finney-Smith. James with it. Defended by Portis. And the dunk by James.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Prince can hit. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game? And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Both teams changing it up here. .59 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Trent. Lillard outside. They set the pick. Here's Kuzma. His three-pointer's off the mark. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good with the layup. Here's James. Lillard with it. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this announces he'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession.
Oh, my!
Wow! Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing.
%90 from the field.